Welcome back to the channel. This is Andrew, running with Dr. Andrew, and today is another midweek training talk. All right, guys, let's go. All right, guys, today I'd like to talk to you about nutrition. When running a marathon is something that I've learned to kind of perfect over the years, still trying to perfect it a little bit. And first time I ran a marathon, I definitely hit the wall. That was about mile 17, mile 18 or so. So definitely I was able to continue to run a little bit and kind of walk jog, but I had to stop several times because I had muscle cramping. And so basically I was running out of glucose, and then my muscles could not stand the speed that I was going. So I also took off a little too fast and probably didn't prepare before. And man, definitely learned that lesson. And also probably didn't prepare for the speed that I was running at either, too. I was definitely running a little too fast for my fitness at the time. So what I do now definitely is every 4 miles I take in one gel, and each gel is about 100 calories. I'm not sure how many grams of carbohydrates it has, but definitely some of them have caffeine in them, some of them don't. And so that's kind of what I do. And so when we get back after this run, we'll talk a little bit more about strategies, what I do, how many calories, and what kind of carbohydrates and what kind of gels I use on my weekly long runs. All right, guys, see you when we get back. All right, guys, I finished a tempo run at 36 minutes and 17 seconds at a 7 minute 14 second pace. And today we're going to talk about nutrition during your marathon running. Like I said, typically I do a gel every 4 miles. And so that's, you're going 4, 8, 12. You're looking at maybe 6 or 7 gels during the whole marathon. So definitely make sure I pack those. And also during marathons, they do supply some goos or some sort of gel. So make sure, what you can do, definitely make sure that you are getting the right type of gel or the flavor. You want to make sure that you try those out before you race, because that may cause some stomach issues. So definitely I advocate of trying, practicing taking gels during a long run at least, so that way you know how it feels and how your system and your body will react to it and what type of flavor. So typically I have my 2 flavors I take in. First flavor is a strawberry banana from the goo, and then also I'll do a salted caramel, which is has 20 milligrams of caffeine in it too as well. So this one does have a little bit less sodium compared to this one. This one has a little bit more sodium in it compared, so we're getting a little bit more nutrition with that, just a little bit more caffeine in this here. And so what happens is, reason why we hit a wall, you have about 2,000 calories of stored glucose in your liver to reuptake into your muscles to work. And so what happens whenever you deplete all that 2,000 calories at one time, basically you start getting into the fat storage. Fat storage is a slower burning fuel. And so then basically hit the wall. So you can't go as fast as you were at. So about usually typically around mile 20 is whenever you'll hit the wall, because it's about 100 calories per mile that you burn. And so then you're running slower for that last 10K. And so definitely it's important to kind of go ahead and fuel during the race, so that way you have plenty of glucose into your body and stored, so that way you are ready to, but when you get to mile 20, that you are not depleted all of your energy. And so that's what I do every 4 miles. So it's, for me, that's every maybe 35, 40 minutes or so, depending on how fast you're going there too. So, maybe even every 5 miles if you're a little bit faster or whatever, or even every 3 miles, every 30 minutes, whatever you need to do to replenish your glucose. So that way you're not hitting the wall during this too. So let's look at the difference here. So this one does have 450 milligrams of amino acids and 125 milligrams of sodium and 20 milligrams of caffeine on the salted caramel and the goo. So total carbohydrates is 22 grams, and total sugar 7 grams, and this is 23 grams of 23 grams of carbohydrates with this one here. So a little bit more carbohydrates compared to here, but a little bit more salt. And so really replenishing that whole electrolyte type of thing, as well as the calories. So these are about 100 calories per gel. So I'm taking about 700 calories during this whole marathon. So it's almost almost eating a whole meal there too, and just in gels. So I think definitely that helps kind of keep that glucose up a little bit too. Now during some of my shorter runs, I don't take in a gel. Like if I'm doing a 10-mile run or 12-mile run, I may not do any gels. And so that may kind of help build your body up, so that way you can withstand certain speeds without taking any type of gel. So that may kind of help you out a little bit there too. And also do tempo runs. Typically tempo runs, I'm not taking any type of energy gel with that. And I can go up to 2 hours of tempo running, or long good pacing, marathon pacing for 2 hours during a training block. I may not take any gels, so that way my body is used to getting into maybe the fat storage, that slow burning energy there too. So that's why your slower running is going to get more into the fat storage. So it's definitely, you can kind of train your body to get into those fat storage, but definitely if you're wanting to go a little faster and you're going to burn glucose a little quicker, I would definitely take in some gels there. It's going to help you out in the long run there too, and get you the times that you want and be able to have fun, be able to finish strong without having to stop and cramp up your legs. It's definitely not a fun feeling to do that. Like I said before, I've been there before, where every step you feel like your leg is cramping up. You can't run without those legs seizing up and locking up on you there too. So, all right, guys, this completes this video on my marathon strategy of nutrition. Let me know in the comments, what do you do during your marathon training or during your marathon races? Sometimes I'll take in some electrolyte drink as well, to like a Gatorade or something like that too, so that I'm getting some sort of electrolytes and you're getting some calories as well. So definitely do that as well. All right, guys, this completes this week's midweek training talk. I hope everyone's doing well with their training. I've completed 17 miles so far this week and trying to get up to 60 miles. Hope everyone stays safe, keep running, and we'll see you next time.